Okay, so you said this is gonna be the scrim one. That's only half, and this is you. You're gold 3, no problems. And you said this is an actual scrim. It's only gonna be half of it, and this is more apparently your comfort zone one. So we'll just go into it. I will say one thing that I'm expecting since this is a scrim. Obviously you guys are all in a call. But I expect to see like a lot more coordination. Like even though you're gold 3, if you guys coordinate well enough, you could beat like easily 5 random diamonds. Like it's not hard to do. You just have to be smarter than the enemy team. So, good callouts, constant communication, and semi decent picks, utility picks for the defense or attack actually, since you're running on attack first.
Let's go, boys. You're beatable. Same lineup as earlier with the same operators. If the master bedroom is really easy to take it, I'm going to give you a strat that it's really fast.
Alright. Oh, and
Let's see.
we can also see that we have, yeah, those are pretty basic bans. Good banning Maverick on Clubhouse too, and Monty, like Monty. But
Rook. What?
we can see what they're picking, and we can get a fairly decent idea of where they're probably going to go. And since this is Clubhouse, you can basically run any operators on each and every site. But from what we can see right now is that they possibly will be upstairs, being a little bit more frag heavy, possibly.
Rook. It's maybe a 6
And the
pick to
castle,
Goyo or something. Yeah, they're going
He's
master
gonna
bedroom.
go
yeah,
CC.
exactly.
Watch the
Castle
window.
shows that you
With
are
the
gonna
edge.
Oh, yeah,
probably
maybe.
go in the
I don't know. That guy
master
just died like every times by me when while he was just camping in CC in catwalk. Sorry. It's fine. It's fine. If they're catwalk, we can beat them. If they're master bedroom, we can beat them.
I have
What's
no
the plan
idea
with the master
if
bedroom? We're
you're
just
the
gonna
one
get.
If the
talking.
master bedroom, we're going to do. We're going to go 2 guys by the bridge, Thatcher and Termite, Ibana by the main window of the window of the of the main stairs, and IQ and Zofia by the logistic.
Logistics, okay.
Alright. I don't know if it's you coordinating the team or someone else, but the simple fact that you guys already have a plan and what you're going to do is great. You might want to get to the point where you just say we're gonna do this push, like we're gonna have we're like pushing from bedroom side or from workout side, like whatever it is that you're gonna push, or if you're gonna do 2-prong approach, like what it sounds like you're doing, then yeah.
Yeah, because the guys on logistic must to close really quick. The guy that is tricking, and so we're not going to waste the utilities for the gym window and risking. Yeah, they master bedroom.
Alright,
What's
should
the
Thatcher spawn with me?
Spawning
Quickly.
shipping docks. Spawning shipping docks, everyone.
Wait, you want me and Zofia to drop?
Yeah, I could Zofia a logistic together.
Okay. That doesn't sound great.
I know, because it can be dangerous and Thermite.
Yeah, sorry.
Take the video.
My sister came in my room.
Oh my god,
Lol. I love you, Bert.
Okay, so you know what you have to do. You guys are trying to get this wall right here. What I would have done is I would have taken your drone and at least put it downstairs at the door on the side here, and just put it in there so you can have a drone sitting there watching a rotate into strip, because someone in strip could go out and they could actually kill Thatcher right now if they wanted to. But again, we don't know if there's anyone even in strip club right now. No one's droned it out, so if the likelihood of him even dying here is very, very low. But it's having a drone in there for the rotate, and then you can use your drone that you still have on you to drone out in here and figure out what's going on in there. Just an idea. That way you don't have a drone that's just sitting
Hey,
outside.
watch Thatcher and Thermite, you're going to breach, right? Watch out for dirty
you're
tunnels
using
because they
your
can
drone
do
right now.
holes.
Good.
Okay, I'm going to jump for you, Zofin, okay?
alright, okay.
Okay, there's a
Bandits and
rotation
logistics,
between
bandits
construction and
logistics.
logistics.
So you know where the bandit is. You know what's going on. What I would do is I would just put it back. Put your drone back on stairs. Just have it sit back there, because you can watch people like cross back and forth on here by watching them run back and forth on the drone. Like you don't have to see the full body. bringing your drone all the way up here for him to destroy is kind of a bad thing because you could end up, well, losing your drone.
They're already
Now
dead.
you just don't
No,
have
no, no.
it.
They just closed the door. Logistic is clear. If you drop, watch out for the
And
rotation.
you got lucky by having your drones stay with you.
There is Castle that is watching the drop.
Another rotation.
It's fine. Wait for my signal, okay? I'm going to break the construction window and then you're going to drop.
There's
okay?
okay.
Yeah, okay.
It's fine. I'm gonna break
Let's do the
it.
same thing. Let's do the same thing.
Test
Thermite.
one, test one.
Let's do the
Okay.
same thing.
Be ready to breach, okay?
Okay. Yeah.
To drop. I mean to drop.
Yeah,
Drop.
yeah, drop him. Okay, he held the door.
He got.
So be careful with that. Even though you're putting it on there, it's going to be going off as soon as possible. You still need to be careful with that. You guys, if you wanted to do that, ideally, what you would end up doing is have Zofia on window over here, have Hibana, looks like she's all the way over there, or Thatcher even, watching the window, the far window, so she doesn't die by doing this. She just throws both of her impacts, one to get the castle barricade, and then the other one gets the shield, and then now Bandit can't be here. This entire area, he just can't be in. So you throw EMP, the wall is open, and it's free, and they don't even have to actually continually peek the window. They can just pre-fire it, and it should be enough to scare the bandit into the hallway. You don't have to actually cross your fingers that he's not going to be able to bandit trick. Doing that is kind of wasting the opportunity to get open this wall. This is a very, very important wall to get open. If you get this open, your chances of winning this attack are really, really good. And again, since it's Zofia, just throw it in and you get it. If there's any bandit charges, or not bandit, sorry, Jaeger, because Jaeger is possibly on the board here still. If there's a Jaeger Magpies, you have flashes. You also have a Thatcher. You don't need to use all of his EMPs just to get the wall. You could just have him throw an EMP right at the base of the window, and that can get the Magpies, or right here, where figure out where it actually is, and then use it to get there. But yeah, like, it doesn't have to be like this. The way that you're doing this is very, it's coordinated, which is great. You guys are communicating, you're figuring out when to actually put it on. Looks like you guys are practicing doing this, but it's not good enough against someone who can actually bandit trick and consistently do bandit tricking.
Let's do the
Okay.
same thing.
Be ready to breach, okay?
Okay. Yeah.
To drop. I mean to drop.
Yeah,
Drop.
yeah, drop him. Okay, he held the
Yep.
door.
He got.
And then mistake number 2 is that you tried it again. So 2 big mistakes, like actual mistakes that are gonna cause you guys to lose now, possibly, is the fact that you use. Oh, I just noticed that it's 1-2. I just noticed that you guys have already been struggling a little bit, but you shouldn't have done that. Like, you should have just said, screw it, we're getting a different wall, or we're doing something else. We're not gonna
Behind metal.
repeat that or redo
Where is
that
it?
or anything, because
Behind
now
metal.
what do you do? Because Hibana definitely can't get that wall open against a bandit trick, because that's the easiest thing to bandit trick. Thatcher can, because he obviously, and Zofia can't. Like, even if she were to get this castle barricade and this shield, it wouldn't do anything. So now they don't have to worry about this entire half of sight, essentially, because if you go in that workshop window, it's gonna be really, really easy to kill you. And so now they basically just have to worry about the hatch up in office. They have to worry about master side, the window in there, which is way the hell over there, and they have to worry about construction, which is way over there, and then stairs, obviously, which it limits the amount of things that you guys can do now. The fact that you used your thermite charge is now limiting anything else that you could do. You could have gone into construction. Say that they have construction in office reinforced off. Now you can open that up. If they have something like reinforced in construction so that they can hold it better, now you can break that open. You're limiting what you can do because you decided to try and go up against someone who could bandit trick. It's very obvious that he knew what he was doing and could do it, so the odds of him falling for it again
Let's do
are
it.
very
Faster.
Yeah,
minimal.
that cash.
Yeah, the
Oh,
left
wait,
side,
wait,
left side
wait,
now,
stop,
left
stop,
side,
stop,
left
stop.
side.
Oh wait. What?
Be ready to breach, okay?
Okay. Yeah.
To drop. I mean to drop.
Yeah,
Drop.
yeah, drop him.
Alright,
Yeah.
To drop. I mean.
one gone there.
Now,
Stop,
left
stop,
side,
stop,
left
stop.
side.
Do it faster.
Yeah, that cash.
Yeah.
Test one.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
It's fine. I'm going to lot is watching the drop. It's fine.
Did I
Wait
just
for my
miss
signal,
something
okay? I'm
huge?
going to break the construction window, and then you're going to drop.
There's
okay?
okay.
Yeah, okay.
It's fine. I'm gonna
Let's
break
do the
it.
same thing. Let's do the same thing. Thermite.
Test one.
Let's do the
Okay.
same thing.
No. They
You
just
guys
closed the
already
door.
started.
It's fine.
Let's do
Okay. Drop.
Yeah, drop him. Okay, he held the door.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, one gone.
now. Left side.
Yes, for that. In cash.
Okay, yeah. I don't know. I think I missed something there. I'm crazy or whatever. Or unless I think I actually went back. Never mind. So yeah, you guys lost the second one, and now you can't do anything. Continuing on, I thought I must have had a huge brain fart there.
No, we
He
couldn't
got
reach.
bus charges. He's in bathroom
Can't
right now.
breach.
Alright, and then you could also call that there's an ADS in bathroom. On the
No,
ring.
breach.
But now that like nothing really matters over on that side. Like you know where the rotate is, you know that there's a shield there. Nothing else. You can't really do anything from that side of the objective. Like
Yeah,
he's
we
just
fucked
gonna
up
place
this
his
time.
bandit batteries down and say, okay, goodbye.
What's the plan now?
Okay. We need to. I'm going by my. Wait. We need to take Sissy. Does anyone have breach charges?
I don't.
Okay. We just need to waste the thermite charge. I know it's really bad by range.
One
We don't have a
garage.
thermite charge.
Where have
Yeah,
the
get one
table?
garage.
Don't you?
One in cash.
Okay. Okay.
got
We're
that
going to take. It's the same plan again. Same plan as earlier. Thermite, come with me. We're going to take logistic.
Jaeger's off.
Thatcher, stay on the construction window.
I'm running logistics.
Okay, ready? John? Just tell me if someone is watching.
There's a detriment on.
Yeah, Jaeger's off.
Okay. Oh my god, he's behind the metal.
See how they're holding construction? If you had saved your thermite charge, there has to be. If none of these other characters, all of them can carry breaching charges, by the way. If none of them are carrying breaching charges right now, then I don't know what else to say for that. But you could have gotten into CCTV way over there. Yeah, you would have wasted a thermite charge, which is what you want to do, because apparently you guys didn't have any. But using that for that, and then going in, they're holding construction. If you had saved a thermite charge, you would at least be one step closer to taking it from a safer angle, which is through cache and CC, instead of dropping a hatch.
Dead, okay, dead. Oh, that's a red body. Okay, you got this.
Going up red stairs.
One is in the construction. I got construction.
Okay, one's in red, one's inside. Rush the site, rush the site. One was in red, so just need to rush the site.
And they have reinforcements in cache.
Plant, okay, Masters. Plant.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
You can have
Okay.
construction.
Okay, it's fine.
Whoever's dictating what you guys do needs to be a little bit more aware of what's going on too.
So just need to rush the site.
So he's saying to just rush the site. So what he needs to do is notify you guys of where people are, or let people speak, or say, hey, where's this person? Where's Bandit? Where's Jaeger? Where are they? We know they're alive. Where are they? We know Bandit is probably going to be in either bathroom or he's in the hallway. So that's what he has to say. He has to keep up on that and say, okay, Bandit's in hallway. And then Jaeger is, where is he? If you don't know where he is, then you say unknown. And then you just know that, okay, I have to look out for him. I have to figure out where to go. One thing that you could have done, actually you couldn't though.
One was in red, so just need to rush the site.
No, you could have. You possibly could have gone in here and just planted back there, or you could have gone against this corner and planted there. This would have blocked you. You would have been safe from Jaeger for a little bit. He can't quite get the angle. He has to get really close to get to it. But you could have been safer that way. But you didn't know Jaeger was behind you, and you didn't know where Bandit was for sure.
Located a bomb.
Plant, okay, Masters. Plant.
Yeah.
But he's saying main stairs, so yep, and then he's saying plant, but you can't plant. Like, in that instance, you have to go for frags. Because there's no way that you're going to... What the... Oh, that's just sound. Okay. There's no way that you're going to be able to plant it with the time remaining get a safe plant off for 7 seconds with bandits sitting and breathing down your neck, and who knows where this person is or who they even are. So what you need to do is go for frags at that point. So you probably should have just said, screw it, I'm going for the kill, and just yeeted around the corner. That's what I would have done anyway. Yeeted around the corner, shot at him, and then hopefully the Thatcher was looking behind and would kill the person behind you. More than likely, you would have still died to the Jaeger. Jaeger would have still killed both of you, but it would have been a better chance than just going and planting with one person right next to you and one unknown. Jaeger, you're relying on Thatcher to hit every shot, and you shouldn't rely on that every single time. People miss shots, even pros miss shots. So yeah.
Mancers? Plant.
Construction flag.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
You can have
Okay.
construction.
Okay, it's fine. That rotation fucked us. We maybe could use the utilities of Zofia there.
I didn't think you would have been able to stun like that far.
No, it's fine.
He was
Just
holding it
needed to read the strat better.
Or here, since we actually have a top-down approach to this, or look at it.
No, it's fine.
Even if you don't have stuns, like as I was saying right here, you have Zofia hold this. So even if you don't have stuns, or like stun grenades or whatever, she can just yeet in 2 of her grenades or stun grenades, and that can, or yeet in 1, see if it actually goes off to a Jaeger Magpie or not, and then throw in the actual impacts. But you see how you guys didn't get this, so now all of a sudden this entire half of the map they don't have to worry about. All of this is basically their control, and you guys can't do anything about it. If you break open this window, they can just shoot you from the floor, and you can't go into the hallway. So they have, at the very least, this hallway as well, and workout. So now you have this hatch, which is already blown open. They know that's blown open, so it's like, okay, that's possibility number 1. You could be dropping down, but someone could be looking on the camera and bar, listening for if you're going to pass through bathroom or not, or through kitchen. And then all of a sudden now that's not a surprise, or they could be watching the camera at the very top of the stairs and say, hey, someone's on main stairs, and then you get pre-fired and you die, or they wait for you to go through the barbed wire and you die. Either way, it's very likely that you die in that scenario. Or you come around through CC and you find out that, oh, this entire area is reinforced off and they actually put resources into it, and we aren't prepared for that. But if you had saved an actual thermite charge, you could have gotten through CC a little bit easier, and even construction a little bit easier. You see how like the way that you guys play your utility and what the actual plan of action is. If you want to get open this wall, which is a very good wall to get open for attacking the site, put the resources there to do it. Using up your Zofia impacts are good.
To read the strat better. Stay line up. Okay, they're going CC this time.
Yep, they're either going CC or they could be going downstairs, but more than likely CC.
Okay, thermite diffuser. It's the same attack as earlier. 2 guys stockroom, 1's garage door, 2 guys by the bridge. Thatcher, remember to just cut the cash door, the push from cash door, and the red too. You just need to stay grappled. Thermite, for go for plant, remember that you take the pistol in your hand so you can run faster.
Oh, one thing too, I just remembered this to make another way that you could have actually done this. I was just in there thinking. So you have the shield right in front of the drone hole here. So what you could do is you could actually have Zofia on this platform with you, on hot cell platform, and you could just have her impact the shield right at the base there, and I'm pretty sure it would have gotten it. I think it was close enough to where you could have destroyed it, and then you can stun him. You can stun him out of the bandit trick. I don't know if you guys know this, but Zofia charges stun bandit out of his animation. So as you're putting on the thermite charge, you throw Thatcher EMP, and then you throw 1 or 2 stuns in there for Zofia to stun him, and now all of a sudden you get the wall for free, and he can't run away. It just got updated now to where he will, or Zofia and Ellison's don't decrease your sensitivity, but you still get sight impaired, audio impaired, and you cannot run while you're under the effects of it. So he's basically sitting there as a free kill. Yeah, another way you could do that. And that's what I expect to see actually right here. If they're holding upstairs in this area here, if they're bandit tricking this wall, I expect that exact thing to happen from this drone hole here, because you can do it right there. People will barricade it off and possibly put a shield there, and if the shield's there, it's like near impossible to actually get him. Or if you have someone close to the hole to actually take the stun immediately instead of bandit, then it can work for the defender's favor. But odds are they probably won't be doing that, so use that. Use that to your advantage. You don't have a Maverick, so use different ways to actually get that.
Stay line up.
And we'll just go ahead here.
Plant. Okay, cool. They do have the shotgun of Maestro in the alibi? Maestro with the shotgun! I wanna die. I feel bad. I mean... okay.
Wait, you're saying he doesn't have a Aldo? That's the case, so that's kind of something.
I have a drone in bar.
Yeah, they have a smoke. Smoke will probably change.
One in warehouse.
10 seconds before.
Remember to ignore the Jaeger in bar if it just camping in a bar, because I saw that every time I joined him, it was just camping. He's as a human bait. It does want us to hunt him, but we are not going to hunt him. We just need to go for plant here. Kappa's bomb, six.
So I don't really know what they're doing. Like, just something. He's got bullet hole now. He's got bullet hole now.
Okay.
Same place, but
Yeah,
just
I can spot him, I can spot him.
he's still there. He's still there. He's still
Yeah,
on
on
point.
spot. Shoot. He left. He's in bar now, he's going...
Alright, so one thing that they could do better is saying, okay, I'm gonna scan 3, 2, 1, shoot, and then you just rely on the reaction time to kill him, because then you get a ping that's immediately on there. Because if we go back here,
Place, but
Yeah,
just
I can spot him.
he's still there. He's still there. He's still
Yeah,
on
on
point.
spot.
so you say on spot. You don't give him a countdown for when he's actually gonna get spotted. You say I'm gonna spot him, and he was probably saying that as he was holding X to spot him. So you need to count it down. Like, it just makes it so much easier. It sounds stupid and like unnecessary even, but just counting it down for that is beautiful, and it makes it so much easier.
He left. He's in bar now, he's going...
Okay, I'm going to join him too.
In bar. Let's do the
Yeah,
same...
still on bar, I got my drone.
There's no bandit. We can breach.
Okay, bridge.
Alright, so you're saying that there's no bandit. Let's see if he's not doing it. And you did good. Bandit was preoccupied. I don't know what was going on there, but it seems like Bandit was actually preoccupied with something, because he did have one bandit charge off of the wall, and so that indicates that he was planning to bandit trick, because you're more likely to put a thermite charge on the wall that is not bandited, because it looks more enticing. So he was planning to do it, but didn't for some reason. So
Why didn't you ask? Well, you didn't need to go for it. You didn't need to go for it. I told you. You didn't need to go for
He's in bar
it.
still, he got my drone.
I'm droning stock. I'm in catwalk. Oh, there's a macho scam. Okay.
Smoke red.
Termite, do a thing. Drop it
Maestro-
upside down and watch the catwalk.
Maestro is on the garage window.
Is anyone in catwalk?
Wait, can someone hold
Yeah,
this?
Maestro on the window.
Wait, did they come in bot? You can still start.
I got one Maestro camp. He's on the window of the garage.
The smoke's not red.
Is that? I got a catwalk.
So, with what you're doing right here isn't a bad thing. I would just go prone, just to be on the safe side. It's less likely that you're going to get caught out in the open, and if you need to, you can just drop back too. Either way.
Okay. Termite, go for plant. Touch or cover him.
Go run. Run on default.
I can stay below.
Plant C4. He missed the smoke. Missed the C4.
Yeah, he's white swinging.
I would keep it down, yep, and then just get the hell
Nice.
out. No, okay. So that was off of you not having good map knowledge, it seems like, because you tried to go forward, but your forward was actually, if we go back here, your forward, after you got done with it, like, you turned to your right a little bit, and then you went forward, which put you in the direction of there. So you just follow this rack if you're in the smoke, and you just hightail it out. Good thing that you had your pistol out, so you ran a little bit faster. I think it's at the same speed that 3 speeds are with their main primary out. So at least you're doing that. You possibly could have made it out of there, and the idea is you just literally just look behind and watch it.
Bandit,
But
bandit,
good on
bandit.
holding down that.
Nice.
And
Fuck, I missed
again,
the
I don't know
thought there was
why
something.
you're.
I got a
going
guy
off
in
that side.
CC. Catwalk. No, sorry, not catwalk. CC. Use your gadget. Use your gadget from below.
You located a bomb.
Ah, there you go. Yeah, nice try. Red. Nice try.
So, for him to learn off of his mistakes, what he should have been doing is been like directly underneath the bomb, or the diffuser, I should say, because they can't shoot him through the wall because they don't have an actual line of sight on him. They don't have any way to ping him through it, so it's just random fire through it. And just watch the stairs, because it's easier to kill someone from coming down the stairs than it is to drop the catwalk, because they're dropping and moving down as they drop. They're going down. What the? They're moving down as they drop, and you're standing still waiting for them to drop. So it's a little bit harder for you to get the kill. And then versus over on the stairs, you know it's a telegraphed how they walk down. They have nowhere else to go, and then you can do that. And then he got so preoccupied by, I hear someone defusing, I need to stop the defuse, that he just started shooting up at it. It's 7 seconds long. 7 seconds. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It takes a long time to defuse it. So pulling out your pistol at the last like 3 seconds isn't gonna kill you. Focus on keeping yourself safe. Okay. Go back and watch him.
You gadget from below.
So he heard it.
No, sorry, not catwalk. CC. Use your gadget. Use your gadget from below.
You located a bomb.
Ah, there you go.
So he said use your gadget, and then he heard someone moving, and he pulls that out, and then he hears the first tick on the diffuser, and he immediately goes into, I need to stop this. Immediately after, Jaeger drops behind him, and he just doesn't react.
Yeah, nice try. Red.
Yep.
Nice try. Okay, Zofia, you don't need to go for a kill. I didn't ask it for it.
Say something. I don't know what the fuck he wants to do. You're just saying go in stock and then literally not saying anything else.
I told you, you're going.
What the fuck are you gonna do in stock?
Since we start, to now, basically, I said when we attack CC, you go by stockroom, you play vertically. Okay, we breached. Cool. You go by garage door. We start.
So, if he's saying you tell him to go into stock and then you don't do anything. So he had apparently bullet holes from bar into stock. So he at the very least has to coax Jaeger out of there and get him out of there. Or at the very least do that. He could kill him. He might not be able to. He's right in that. The guy explaining it anyway, he's right in that his only job is to waste your time. Like, he's not even there to do anything. Jaeger is sitting down in bar, so you drone him out, so you use every bit of your resources to try and kill him instead of using it on the defenders upstairs in CC. And so that he takes time away from them, so that you guys have less time to do stuff. But yeah, if you guys wanted to play vertically, Buck would have been a better option there instead of probably the IQ. Or continuing
Since
on.
To now, basically, I said when we attack CC, you go by stockroom, you play vertically. Okay, we breached. Cool. You go by garage door, garage door, and you take the bottom of the garage with me. We push together the catwalk. And every time you died for take a kill of the Jaeger that was playing time there on the bar, you went for take a kill that you didn't need. So we are every time 4v5. Now they're going downstairs. That's fine. Okay, Thatcher, Termite, Ibana, you will spawn. We will spawn in construction. Zofia, you will go by warehouse. Zofia, you're going to take stockroom. You're going to take lounge and the bar control with us, obviously. You just need to wait for our signal because you need to take the control of blue. So we're going to go with Termite by Dirty Tunnel, Thatcher on the main edge, and Habana to motor edge. And then when we took the Dirty Tunnel, you're going to take the blue so we can pinch them all.
Now
Actually, easy.
So one thing I kind of don't like, I don't know how well you guys know each other and how much you've practiced strats and stuff like that, but I don't even, like, for me and my friends that play the game pretty casually, comparatively, we don't have to go through all that explanation. We can just say we're taking dirt, we're taking, or secret, we call it secret. Taking secret, we're taking kitchen hatch, and then moto hatch, and then blah, like pad or someone else go down blue. Like that's it. That's all we have to do. We know what we have to do, how to get there, clearing out roamers, doing all that stuff, and then we get to that. And then we say, okay, push now. Like we don't have to go through all this walkthrough stuff. So
I'm holding a drone.
if you guys are doing a scrim and you're practicing for competitiveness, then I don't know why you're walking through the stuff. Like go into a custom game, just U5, and figure out which walls you want to break open with which gadgets, what utility you want to use, and then even on defense, like figuring out which walls you want to reinforce, yada yada yada.
In Stockholm.
Because it seems like
Yeah,
he's
there's
walking
Vigil in
you
Stockholm
through
closing
every
that.
single strat that you guys want to do.
I can remember to use your ability if you see him that is upstairs or
10
downstairs.
seconds before insertion.
Yeah, and that like just say IQ, remember to look out for Vigil. Don't say remember to use your ability. Like of course she's gonna use that. Just say, hey, look out for this, like try and get you on roam clearing. If she wasn't already, have them do that. You should also have a plan for roam clearing too if you don't already.
5 seconds before insertion.
He's still in stock, I think. Yeah, he is.
Your mission is to
Right,
locate
is
and
there
defuse the bomb.
And
Jaeger's
I'm not gonna this is gonna be a little nitpicky on my part.
Yeah.
But take your drone inside, like a little bit. I'm not saying throw it away, but like have it watch rotates. Like even if you have it sitting inside of here, if we have it go
Drop
forward.
the diffuser.
Where's Jaeger?
Adam.
So even if you have it, so you know how this like juts out right here, and you have this freezer. Even if you have it on the inside of freezer, underneath the meat stacks, not many people look on there, by the way. And just watching to see who reinforces the hatch. Maybe it's someone that you didn't see on the 6-pick face, so now you know who that is. Or you get a confirmation of who it is. Then you know that they're here, or what's going on. You have a better idea of what's going on with the situation, and you can, more importantly, listen to footsteps upstairs and see, are people sticking around? Is it 10 seconds until the end, and all of a sudden I don't hear a footstep for the rest of the time, and it sounded like they're actually going downstairs and not upstairs. It doesn't sound like anyone's actually upstairs because I can't hear any footsteps up in logistics or office. So you can figure out what people are doing, even by having it in like, 2 feet into the door.
I think there's Vigil in lounge. No, he's in garage. There's a punch hole in garage wall. He's a mark.
Open dirt.
Yeah. Okay.
Running dirt.
I go to impact Rick, the kitchen hatch.
Zofia, why are you upstairs?
Dirt is
Take
clear right
control
now.
of.
Dirt is clear. One in blue.
Okay.
One's going up to
Stockholm
blue.
clear.
One thing you need to do now, I hope that this happens, is someone needs to get their butt in dirt and just take that ground. Put
Yeah,
pressure
there is
on
a
them.
busy
Less than a
by
minute
Bottom of carriage
around
clear,
here,
bottom
putting
of carriage
pressure
clear.
on the site.
Right, dirt is clear too.
Adam, smoking Adam. Run away. I'm joining top of red.
No. You don't bring your drone in there, because if they see that someone droned from dirt, they now know that 1, dirt is open. They probably already knew that. But 2, more importantly, someone could be in dirt. If you have that possibility that they don't know that anyone's in dirt, keep it that way. Don't let them know that you're there. Don't let them see that you're possibly pushing from there. Because if you can keep that a secret, that's huge. You could give free
Red
picks
clear. We just
right
need
at
to
the
take
beginning.
control of the bar. You
All
just on the
need to
bar.
do is
Terminator
drone
doctor.
into
Yeah.
dirt. Make sure that you can get in there, and then just hightail your butt in there. Double check it, like as you did. Like go down to the actual entrance that you made. Check your drone again. No one's in dirt. Going in.
Is that clear?
They are holding the camera, they saw a vigil effect, I don't know.
Running bar.
Maybe there's Vigil
Now,
in the bar.
like, you don't have. It doesn't matter what you drone, because your drone is nowhere near dirt now, and Maestro could very easily be in dirt. He could pop his head out right now and just kill you if he wanted to. You're on your drone. Where are you on your drone? You're
Bar,
up here.
Terminator doctor.
Yeah.
He moved over to the
Is that
side.
clear?
They are
He can still kill you. He jumps out, or he jumps out. He doesn't jump out. He walks out. He looks to his left. No one's at the door over here. They're all over at the window. He looks out. He just has to look out a little bit, and then he can see you right here. Kills you. Now what? Like, you have to take the ground that you're trying to. That
Pulling
you
the
already
camera,
gave
there's
yourself.
vigil effect. I don't know.
You gave yourself 30.
Oh, maybe there's vigil in bar.
Who
Bathroom
looks
screen.
together?
Pool is
I'm going to join the bar.
Join the bar.
Okay, one is main stairs. Halfway,
Bar is
halfway.
clear.
Okay, come on, Zofia. Let's go. Stage is clear.
Bar is clear and stage is clear. Pool is clear too.
Yeah,
There's
top of main is
a-
Jaeger. Top of main
So
is
now we're kind of wasting time. So the time that we could have been just like, you did your job, if I remember correctly. He said Hibana is getting the kitchen hatch, and she's getting the moto hatch, which is who he's playing. So you did your job. You got the dirt entrance. For all intents and purposes, you can die now, and they will get the use of utility out of you that they needed. So sitting here on your drone, droning stuff that they already droned and you already droned and know is clear, is wasting time, and it's wasting utility that could be used to possibly killing someone who's rotating downstairs between boxes and doesn't know that you're in dirt.
this Jaeger. Okay. Oh, I didn't breach the main edge. What the fuck?
Mook's playing blue behind box.
They're
Now
doing
what-
Patrick.
why are we sitting here? What are we doing here?
Hey, Patrick
now
in the
we're
main
gonna be
edge,
watching
okay.
this. He
We
could
get big
rotate out
country.
the window. It's a ballsy rotate, but you can do it.
There's one playing mode, there's a Cade playing mode too.
So ask them. Thatcher just got into a firefight with him. Ask Thatcher, was he on workshop or workout side, or was he on master bedroom side? So you don't have to go back and forth and back and forth.
Okay,
But
Kermit,
maybe
Granted, he could have a rotate, but at the very least, you're prepared a little bit.
Kermit, take the dirty, take the dirty. Thatcher, stay on the main
Yeah,
edge.
see how he
I'm
said Thermite take the dirt. So you got control at 2 minutes and 20 seconds. You could have been down there ready to kill someone. Maestro was walking around with a shotgun primary, the AA-12 shotgun primary, one of the shittiest primaries that you can have in the game, walking back and forth. You could have killed him before a minute was even done, and they could have been lost for Maestro cams. They could have had no Maestro cams usage except for static cams at that point. So why are we just now taking it? Almost a minute and a half later, we're taking it. Like, I don't see why this is happening at all.
going this Kermit.
Top of main.
Main stairs, main stairs, main.
And
Oh
now we
my
have to
god.
drone it
Vigil
again
dead,
because
Vigil
we
dead.
don't know if this is actually
Jaeger main
there.
stairs. Motor.
Someone could be sniffing you right now, literally on top of you, BMing you and crouching, like teabagging you and leaning back and forth, and you'd have no idea. You'd have zero idea that that's what's happening. If they had an Echo, which is unbanned right now, he could have put his drone up there, stuck it to the ceiling up there, and it could have just been a static cam. Or if they had a Valkyrie with a Valk cam in there, Vigil and Jaeger are both dead. They're watching cams. They see no one's in dirt. All of a sudden, oh, there is someone in dirt. Oh, he's on his drone. But the drone's not in there. The drone's moving in sight. And then someone's just in there. Or they could have seen that no one was in there initially. Someone could have been in there. You walk in. All of a sudden, they hear you stop, start droning. They walk up to you. They kill you. So many different ways for you to die right here.
There's only Maestro.
Maestro is in B.
Good idea. Starting to walk up while he's occupied with someone else. I don't know how you got that kill.
Behind the bomb.
Good that
You
you
need to
know
be
that
more
long
aggressive there,
angle,
Mike,
that tight angle, I should say. It's not really long as it is tight.
Oh, Jaeger's garage.
Or
Okay.
Jaeger's not.
Ah, fuck, I thought I got him.
So
Oh,
go back.
oh Jaeger's garage.
I'll actually slow this down. I saw that you didn't kill him, so I don't know why you stopped shooting at him. Watch it back.
Okay.
Shot one, shot twice. Both were in the chest. The recoil brought it up to the head. It kind of looks like you almost got a headshot here, but even if you were to fire right here, you probably wouldn't have gotten it. Shot again. This time you shoot not him. His book bag is not book bag. His backpack doesn't actually count as a hitbox, so that won't count. and miss, and you stop shooting at him, and you look away. And I'm gonna put it back to normal because that sounds horrible.
Ah, fuck, I thought I got him. I thought I got him.
Strong.
It's muscle memory. I thought I got him with the head.
Okay, the impact trick fucked our plans because we couldn't reach then the motor edge.
So you guys could have taken sight. It was just Maestro on that site, if I remember correctly. If I look around here,
Fucked our plans because we couldn't reach
he's holding close up front because he's got a shotgun. That means that there's probably no one
then
else
the-
on the other side, and they have a Maestro cam literally on the other side of the box, on this side of the box that he's on. So they're planning on the fact that no one's gonna hold back here. It's just gonna be the Maestro cam to deny the plant, or at the very least allow for a C4 for the plant. And you guys could have had it. Like you could have had this
motor
so
edge.
easily. So easily. Yeah, there's no one back there with them. Like, you take dirt, you make the call. No one's dirt. You make the call. Maestro's the only one in, what was that, B? Been a hot minute since I've played. So I can't remember.
Okay.
Yeah, it's B. You make the call. No one's in B. It's just Maestro in B with a shotgun, the shitty shotgun. Now all of a sudden you get inside and you just get free sight. And if I go back, he died up by blue. It looks like.
Jaeger's garage.
Oh nope, in garage. So yeah, there's maybe someone holding over here in blue because they have to rotate in. So even if you did kill him, you have to watch for the next person over here. But if you had 5 people rush into sight right at the beginning there, they would have been a hard press to actually get this sight back. It would have been difficult, to say the very least.
Ah, fuck, I thought I got him. I thought I got him.
Or you could have even, since you had upstairs control, and I don't know how much control you had of the stairs and everything. You actually didn't have a way to do this except for the Zofia, but you could have impacted this wall, or if you had an Ash or a Buck, you could have broken that open too. They could have done it from above too. You could have had someone break the ceiling above with a breaching charge, and then Zofia shoots impacts on the side, and someone from the double door over here, is like right here, they literally just walk into sight. Like, what do they like? And then they just kill Maestro right in front of them with a shotgun. Like, what are they gonna do about that? You have so many different ways to actually take this, and you aren't
It's muscle
doing it.
memory. I thought I got him with the head.
Okay, the impact trick fucked.
One thing you have to do, like, even though you're the quote unquote support player and you're not supposed to get the kills and you're not supposed to be the game leader or the in-game leader, I should say, or anything, this other guy is doing that. Tell him what's going on. Tell him, like, hey, dirt's free. There's one person on B site. Let's just go down and take it. Fuck it.
Fucked our plans because we couldn't reach then the motor edge. He was impact tricking.
Yeah, sorry.
Oh,
Okay.
There you go. He was impact tricking down below. So that's why you couldn't do it. So, an even easier way to take it, if we go back here. So he's sitting here with his impact. He's just, let's pretend he's holding out his impact. He's waiting. He hears them upstairs, and he's waiting to get that impact trick going. The second that, so what you do is you have Hibana sitting upstairs, and you say, okay, Hibana, tell me when you're about ready to shoot it. She says, I'm shooting it. You hear it, probably, because you're right here in dirt. We're assuming that you're already all the way up here in dirt. They haven't spotted you. There's no way that they can spot you because there's no cameras. You're really quiet. You crouch walk your entire way up there. And then all of a sudden, while he's preoccupied with trying to listen for the Hibana, and he hears the Hibana throw it up there, all of a sudden, you whip your ass around the corner and kill him while he has an impact in his hand. You know how, like, you see how easy this gets? How much easier it gets, I should say? The fact that he was impact tricking it. And then Hibana wastes maybe 1 X-Kairos pellets, which she doesn't need 3, she just needs 2 to get the hatches that she needs to. So she wastes 1, then all of a sudden she has it. Free. Just, you guys have both hatches that you want free, and more importantly, you have sight free. Hopefully you would have someone else back here with you to just go in with you, so you have 2 people watching sight lines.
He was impact tricking.
Yeah, sorry.
Okay. It's fine. Okay, let's go CC.
Okay.
I need a maestro
I have
to hold the cat.
I have every op apparently. Okay, never mind.
Okay.
Yeah, I can.
Stay with Valkyrie. Take a maestro, and I'm going to take Legion.
I had a glitch with was every op is up.
Okay, so CC Cash. Yeah, it's a good comp. Would rather see like a smoke instead of a lesion probably. But you can make it work. Not saying that's a bad pick or anything. It's just more meta, I guess, to do that. Smoke is more flexible than lesion, but you guys can make it work. Let's see it.
Anyone gonna
Okay, you're going to six pick the Valkyrie. Take Mouse or Vigil. Maybe Mouse because like with Vigil they can track.
Okay, so
I should have said.
if they're thinking like, oh, with Vigil, then IQ can see you. The amount of times that IQ is actually going to kill you with your gadget out is very, 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 very few times. Like even as with the pulse, it's like hardly ever that it actually happens to you. Like because once you know that the IQ is on the board, you stop using the gadget. But with Vigil, it doesn't matter. You can put yourself in a position so that even if she can see you, she can't kill you through a hard wall or like a map hard wall or what have you. The only thing that it's going to give you for information is that you are in this position and that's it. And on top of that, if your teammates are communicating with you, oh, IQ is on this side of the map, all the fucking way away from you. Go ahead, do whatever that tells you in your own head. I can use my cloaking device whenever I want. I don't have to worry about anything. But if we're going back to six picking, like he kind of didn't tell you that you were gonna six pick it or whatever until like the last possible second, which I didn't like. He should have said that right away. Said Valk six pick to Mozzie or Vigil, because and Mozzie or Vigil, those are two very very different playstyles in and of itself. But we'll see how you play this out.
That's me earlier.
That's fine. You took Mouse.
Because I don't have visual, so.
Secure the area. Keep
Oh,
bombs
okay.
protected.
And no more
Because
super.
if I didn't have Mossy with him.
Shoot holes, don't punch holes. The sound propagates better when you shoot it versus punching it. Even if you punch it open, versus like taking your pistol out and shooting the same size hole or even a little bit smaller, once it actually impacts and it's no longer bullet holes, it's all of a sudden going to propagate more sound than if you were to just punch the wall. Siege sound is weird. I don't know why.
Okay, Maestro, you're going to hold the catapult.
Yeah.
I'm closing construction. I need someone close the garage wall.
I'm going to careful. What do you need me to close?
Maestros?
No, I'm modding.
Just use it for yourself. Rooming master bedroom.
Hoping that you try and shoot that.
You need to shoot at the boxes first. Okay, go now.
I actually the bolt from.
No. Well, I'll say yes. That's not horrible. If your planning is that it's for after they take garage, then they can't drone up. That's not actually a bad Mozzie pest. But if you're having someone actually in there holding it, I would put it either on the stairs or on the door just to make it harder for them to take it. But putting it on the railing right there is kind of one.
Bomb location secure.
Nah, fuck it.
Guys, the cash falls.
Ooh! Someone holding rafters.
I will wait.
Op 4 has located a bomb.
And
I'm wasting too much time.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Don't worry, it's fine.
We need someone to hold red as well. They're droning me from red.
I'm holding construction. Oh, wait. I'm gonna hold red.
Hey, we need someone
we're
holding
gonna
rafters as
use
well.
our other
I'm
models.
going
Yeah,
to.
Maestro.
We're gonna keep it in our pocket.
No, I said a little
Can
bit.
keep it in our pockets, but kind of honestly, this looks like you're forgetting about it right now.
Come on.
So you heard a break downstairs. It ended up being Jaeger, but I would ask first to clarify, like say something. It seems like you're hard pressed to say anything for some reason, but just say, "Oh, I heard a window break, a barricade breaking downstairs. Is that you, Jaeger?" Yes. Okay, there you go. You know it's Jaeger. And then immediately, Ash, hot tub balcony. Immediately, like back here. I'm hearing a barricade break. Is that you, Jaeger? Oh, it is? Oh, Ash hot tub balcony. I stuttered the words there, but you see how quickly and easily you can actually get that out? Granted, I'm sitting here reviewing this. I'm actually in here with the pressure and everything of actually doing this, but you can do it. It's not hard. Here, back again. We'll do it again. Oh, Jaeger, is that you breaking barricades? You look around. Yep. Okay. Ash upstairs, hot tub balcony. It's still like after the fact, but you can even cut yourself off. Oh, it is Jaeger. I don't have to confirm with you. Yeah. Oh, Ash upstairs, hot tub balcony. You're still not saying it.
They opened gym hack.
They're joining from.
Wait, they opened what?
They opened gym hack.
They're joining.
Did you say Jim Hatch?
From Shrimp.
Throw a pest there. They're probably droning, but granted, you don't hear a drone at all. I don't hear a drone. Anyway, but tell them that someone's here. Like, I still haven't heard, like, if that's you saying Jim Hatch, that's still not accurate. That's hot tub wall, hot tub balcony wall, whatever you want to call it. But Jaeger's just kind of roaming around. He could be helping you. He could be holding it on the stairs, and the second that you die, he peeks over and kills them. And they have a drone in there. She pre-fired you, or just looked around. If I go back. Yeah, she knew where you were, or at the very least was clearing it fairly well. So she could have just put her drone in through the hole outside. She could have seen you from outside. We're still not calling for help. We're still not calling for help.
Is he netting you from below?
We're still not calling for help.
No, maybe.
Wait, did you call it right there?
They opened pool hack. They opened pool
No,
hack.
maybe.
There it is. How long did that take?
Come on.
2 minutes.
They opened gym hack.
They're joining from Shrimp.
That was possibly a wrong call out that no one paid attention to.
Is he netting you from below?
They opened pool hack. They opened.
You said, I'm pretty sure you meant Hatch too, and so I'm pretty sure you made the wrong call out before because you said Hatch again. But was it 2 minutes 10? So that was like almost 20 seconds. No, sorry, almost 30 seconds that it took for you to tell your team, hey, someone's right next to me and I could be dead within the next 2 seconds. Like, it shouldn't take that long for you to say that.
Maybe, I'm not sure. Can't really tell.
It finished up.
I'm joining
And
the
we
bar.
didn't have our pest reloaded, so we were just sitting there like a sitting duck for a hot minute there. She could have, keep in mind, she could have her drone inside here somewhere. You don't know where, possibly. And the second that she sees that you're in here, like say it's back here on the racks, you can see full view of the room. She says, okay, get on the drone, like someone else on the drone, like Thatcher or whoever, get on your drone. And get on my drone specifically. And tell me where he is in the room while I go in and peek him. That's what people do. That's what pro teams will do. They'll have someone watch the
They may be
drone.
lounge, watch out.
They're
I
trying
don't know
to
why you're
shoot
aiming
me.
it that
I can't get the right hand ball, I don't think.
Wait, you ready?
I can't hold it.
You know what I would do in this situation? Ash is sitting out there. They got the call. She's not pushing me. She's waiting for someone else to go and open up the window. I C4 the side of the wall that I'm on, and I get the hell out of there. Or I C4 the hatch and I drop down and get the hell out of there. I do not stay in this room.
They can hold
Go for
it.
the right one. Go for the right one.
The
I'm
flash.
holding the right side of the window.
I got one.
Nice.
I lit up the right side. It's just lens.
Yeah, he's low. I hit him too.
Now with someone else. coming after you.
Maybe one single spark.
Guys, 2 of them on me.
And
In
there, now you're
construction.
Do that.
Thatcher.
So the best pick would have been to drop down the hatch. If I had my first choice would have been going through the wall, but as we could clearly see, I could have died from that. So hatch would have been the best choice there in hindsight. Doesn't look like we actually had a call out for construction. If I go all the way back,
True.
right when we started.
They opened gym high.
They're running from
No.
Shrub.
That radio is also bugged, but it's okay.
Is he nading you from below?
They opened
Back.
full high. They opened full
No.
wall.
Maybe, I'm not sure.
And no one listened
stuff.
to your call out.
Joining me, bar.
One thing you need to do is speak up more. Just speak up. I don't know what else to say besides that. Just speak up more. Make sure that you are heard. If no one replies to you, say something. Say, Jaeger, did you hear me? Like, whoever the Jaeger players, I'm sure you actually know their name. Say, hey, what do you know that there's someone here? Because it doesn't look like he knows that someone's there with you.
They may be lounge, watch out.
They're
Yeah,
trying to
he's not
shoot
paying
me.
attention to
I
what's
can't,
going
I
on
can't
with
get
you.
the right hand wall, I don't think.
Wait, you
I
ready?
can hold it, I can hold
Go for
it.
the right one, go for the right one.
I'm holding the right side of the window.
I got one.
Nice.
I lit up the right side, it's just lit.
Alright, so we had no idea they were in there. No one made the call out for them being in there. It doesn't look like they're really focused on that. They're focused on something
Yeah,
else.
he's low, I hit him.
Or if they aren't, then they should have been making that call better. I'm guessing that he was actually on CC window. That's why they were calling the window where they were, what's going on. That's why he couldn't get the right wall. That makes sense. And then he just broke into the construction window because no one was in there. They droned it out. They knew no one was in there. And then he just went into bedroom and started shooting you through the wall.
Maybe one single spark.
Guys, 2 of them on me. In construction.
Do that.
Thatcher.
But one thing you could have also done there, it
Maybe
could have
one
been
single.
like really, really ballsy, is prep the window right behind you here. Just hit it twice at the bottom, and then Thatcher's at the window. So if they are more specific on the call out, like this is another thing, is like even though they have 3 people sitting there watching this, they have to be mindful in their own light that these 3 people aren't the only 3 people playing the game right now. So they say Thatcher CC window or CCTV window, however you want to call it. So that tells these 2 people who their job is to stop people and flank them and waste their time, hey, I can do something. You are in a pretty bad predicament right here. You're probably going to die to this Ash. So your best bet, get a guaranteed kill. Relieve pressure off your other 3 teammates. Trade your Thatcher for your Mozzie. Mozzie, who can put his pest down and can get value off of his gadget after he's dead, versus Thatcher, who once he's dead, he is gone. This is like getting to the point of you guys need to start playing together as a team and understanding what that means.
Guys, 2 of them on me. In construction.
There's
Do that.
multiple
Thatcher.
ways that shitty situation could have at the very least been bearable, and we got the worst possible outcome from it.
One is on the roof.
Okay, I'm holding
Thatcher
cash.
and Ash, new construction. In the master bed.
Is anyone rafters?
I can watch the ref.
Yeah, breaching cash.
Very much 30 HP.
Thatcher low.
One is in the master bedroom.
That's
That
the
might
carrier
take-
tonight in front of CC window.
You need to be watching cameras right now. Any cameras, doesn't matter. Even if you have bar camera way down here, that's useful. Why? It tells you if anyone's going down and around to stairs, the red stairs. It can be useful,
Yeah, there's a sledge out there as well.
Yeah, that couldn't do anything. From the holes, from the feet. I mean.
In construction, on ping. Construction near the hatch.
Yeah, they're coming back construction. Cash.
Ash is on ping. Watching the hole.
Ah,
one thing you kind of bad call here, I will say. Actual well, not like a hard press, like this is horrible, but this is a little nitpicky.
They
I will
should
say.
that couldn't do anything.
But
From the
going on
holes,
here-
from the fits. I mean.
In construction.
Yep,
Ping.
we got
Construction near
that.
the hatch.
Yeah, they're coming back construction. Cash.
So they can't do anything about our Maestro Cam in a timely manner anyway. So pinging isn't a bad thing, and it's 30 seconds left, so who cares? We see IQ here. She shoots through. Then we see IQ going to rotate at stairs. Where else is she going right here? Why would she be going anywhere else but there? She has the LMG. There's one person left. There's two of them.
Ash.
They're
Ash is
going
on
for
ping.
it. Diffuser, more importantly, is sitting outside because we saw as Bandit killed Thatcher, I want to say, or Buck possibly. Here, actually, we can go back and actually review the footage.
In the master bedroom.
Touch
Back
low.
a little more.
One is in the master bedroom.
So you can see that actual diffuser
Touch low.
drop. Let me slow it down here. Somehow that's a headshot, but you can see the diffuser actually dropped down. So that means, so what you should say, just because sometimes both of their brains are now in overload because they have to do the work of 5 people as 2. So even though like the diffuser is plain as day dropped, I don't know if you saw it initially or not when you first started playing, but say that diffuser outside, that was diffuser bandit. Then he knows, okay, now if I hear someone else go out
Master
there, I know
bedroom.
they have
that might
diffuser.
Interior tonight in front of
Dash.
And then
construction near the hatch.
Yeah,
she
they're
goes
coming
out
back
there.
construction.
More than likely doesn't have diffuser. Could possibly have it since she got down to the corner, was ready to plant.
Cash.
But as we see, she hightails it over there.
Ash is on ping. Watching the hole.
So more than likely, you guys were gonna lose it. But could have possibly brought it back. You don't know. And actually, going back, was Ash getting ready to go outside?
Ash is on ping. Watching the hole.
Yeah. She was getting ready to go outside, either to get the diffuser or to flank Bandit again. So could have told him that.
Nice.
All friendlies were eliminated.
Oh, red stairs.
Failure.
Yeah, they all pushed me near Jim.
Yep.
Thatcher and Ash.
That's exactly what she
Well,
did.
you should have said something. You know,
I
that
told
literally
you
came
Thatcher
up.
in construction. When then in master bedroom.
Oh wait.
Yeah, they all pushed me near Jim. Thatcher and Ash.
Were eliminated.
Ping. Watching the hole.
Nice.
All friendlies were eliminated.
Oh, red stairs.
Failure.
Yeah, they all pushed me near Jim. Thatcher and Ash.
Well, you should have said something. You know, that
I
literally
told you
came up.
Thatcher in construction. When then in master bedroom.
No, you didn't say anything. If that's you talking, because you were the only one that got pushed in gym. No, you waited almost 30 seconds to say where Ash had breached, and then I don't even know if you made a call out after you died about Thatcher. In all honesty, I didn't listen too much because I was talking over you. You could have very well, but even then, that doesn't do much for your team. You know what I mean? Like 3 people died at once there. It was kind of okay, everyone take a deep breath. Where are they? You know. But saying that, oh no, I did tell you. No, you did not. You didn't say anything at all. Even when you did say something, you didn't verify whether or not someone had heard you or not, and you lost because of that. You at the very least could have survived that or gotten a trade off of it. But we'll continue here.
Should I go Mouse again or Maestro?
Let's go downstairs.
I
Let's
don't
go
think you
downstairs. I need
might
a
have
Cade, I need a
another
Maestro,
round, but
I need
more than likely
I'm
not.
going to take a smoke, I need a Jaeger and a Mozzie.
Yeah, you guys are gonna end up losing this one. But we'll
So
go
I need
back
a
here.
Cade, I need a Maestro, I need I'm going to take
Should I go Mouse again or Maestro?
let's go downstairs. Let's go downstairs. I need a Cade, I need a Maestro, I need I'm going to take a smoke, I need a Jaeger and a Mozzie.
I took Mouse.
So you guys should have like an idea of who to put on what. It shouldn't just be I need this, 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 and this. If someone on your team is better with Mozzie, put them on Mozzie. If someone else on your team is better with Jaeger, put them on Jaeger. You know, do different things. You know. different strokes for different folks. And you can, in this 20 minutes that we were watching this here, we haven't seen half of it. Or the first 3 rounds we didn't see, right? 3 or 4. I can slowly see his descent into, I can barely do this anymore. Or not I can barely do this anymore, but I can like see the descent into, this is getting more and more of a struggle. And he's keeping his cool, which is good. It's good of an IGL to do that.
Do you want any specific rooms or?
No, it was Mozzie, Jaeger, Maestro, Smoke, and no, not a specific one. It's a free pick.
Where do you want me to roam?
Good that he asked, like, hey, do you want a specific operator for the 5th, or you just want someone else, you know?
Okay, just room wherever you want. Just room on the top floor, one of you, or the Jaeger or the Mozzie, you decide. And then you just have to wait for 1 minute. At 1 minute, you will rotate and you will be aggressive to kill the people that are just breaching dashes or something like that. Okay?
Wait, say that again?
Or the Jaeger or the Mozzie, you decide. And then you just have to wait for 1 minute. At 1 minute, you will rotate and you will be aggressive to kill the.
So it should just be Mozzie or Jaeger roam, nothing else. Like, explaining what a roamer does shouldn't have to be a thing. If one thing, I'll probably ask you this when I get done recording this, just DM this to you, but I'm gonna ask you, what is a roamer's job? Plain and simple. What is your job? And your job is to waste their time. If you aren't wasting time, you're not doing anything. You're not supposed to get kills. You're not supposed to do anything. If you wait to die until there's 1 minute left on this clock, there's 1 minute left and you die and they still haven't done anything to attack site, you did an amazing job as a roamer. Even if you didn't get a kill, even if you didn't shoot someone even in the foot with your pistol, you did a good job. You got rid of utility and you wasted their best utility, which is time. One thing still that you can do, even if Jaeger was gonna deciding to roam up there, you can still put your pest drones up there, because then that just wastes their time. Again, it wastes their time and utility. It makes it harder for them to do stuff. And since you don't have a secondary shotgun, it'd be better to have someone up there that has impact. So best bet would have been to have Ella pick someone with impacts, and then she could have been up there. Oryx could have been a good pick. I don't know actually if you guys can pick Oryx or not yet. I know maybe. I don't know for the life of me right now. I don't know when this scrim was taking place, but if you did have Oryx, hey, 5 damage now for each time he goes through a wall, that's pretty damn good. On this map especially, there's a lot of walls that you can go through and a lot of ways that you can get out of sticky situations. So especially upstairs realm. So that would be an option for you. Even a cav in a scrim, like that would be better than having someone else go up there that has no rotates whatsoever, you know. Just doing something to make your lives easier.
People that are just breaching
But
dashes or
again,
something like
you
that.
can
Okay?
still put your pests in there.
I'm going to get a blue edge, and then I'm going to close the one of the church walls.
Oh, I got one of them.
So
Okay.
one thing that you need to understand now is you are now roaming. So where would a pest be good at for a roamer? Where are they coming in at? How are they going to stop me from doing things? And more importantly, where do I want to go when I get caught out? You mainly want to get it on the very outskirts, or not the very outskirts, I should say, but like the very inside of the outskirts of where they're possibly going to come from. If they come from inside here, like back hot tub wall, that actually won't be a bad Mozzie. Actually, so yeah, that could end up being good. If they come from CC, then it's not going to be very good because they just shoot it and now it's gone, and you can't do anything about it. But I guess we'll let it play out. We'll see what else you do.
The
Here.
construction and
Someone getting dirt.
I don't know.
I'm getting there.
Okay.
And we still haven't heard a definitive I'm roaming or you're roaming. It's just you kind of walked out here and started doing that.
10 seconds remaining.
Okay, Maestro, stay in church and watch your cameras.
I need to reinforce there.
Bomb location secure.
Where? Guys, the main edge. Who didn't reinforce the main edge?
Did
Any
your
bomb match.
did your mic stop working now?
Hey, Maestro, stay in church and watch your cameras.
I need to rotate upstairs.
Oh no, you did say okay. You're just really quiet. You need to speak up a little bit more. Be more active in it. But get some more pep in your step. I don't know what else to say to you. But one thing you should have done for starters is you should have notified them that you wanted to rotate before you even went up there, so that Smoke could actually do that. Because Smoke and Maestro are the only two that can actually do that for you. Or Ella, she's got the what the hell? The FO12. I almost called it the Scorpion. Wow. The FO12. Then she could do it, but she obviously isn't going to have that. And these two, he's probably saving his impact for impact tricking, and he probably just doesn't have enough shotgun ammo, or doesn't have the time because it's now started. The round is started, and you're asking for a rotate on the top floor.
Where?
Really, really far away from
Guys, the
Smoke.
main hatch. Who didn't reinforce the main hatch?
And we
We
just
only
found
bought
out that
hatch.
we didn't have the main hatch reinforced.
Oh wait, have we not got kitchen hatch?
Yeah, why? Who do need the rotation and where?
In Logi to construction.
I'm coming.
Open this.
Oh, he is ended up coming over. That's good.
I got a drone outside of construction.
So, we know where they're droning from.
Okay.
This is the rafters.
Op 4
I don't know why we waited like 5 seconds to get on it. I will say I'm surprised that it hasn't been destroyed already.
found a bomb. You must
I'm
defend
turning
it.
to.
Oh my god, it was really
there.
there.
NCC, 2 NCC, 2 NCC.
So now, we're in a dangerous position here because we asked Smoke for a rotate. Smoke is now upstairs with us, and they're hard pushing from CC.
Sledge in CC too.
Okay.
Located a bomb.
Okay, guys, I'm getting.
Leave it and run away.
Reach now. What's that show?
See, at this point, I would have gone down the stairs and gone into like strip club or something like that. Just, you're still roaming, you're still wasting their time because they don't know exactly where you went, and you're still making a difference because right now they know exactly where you are.
IQ logistics. IQ logistic got me. 4 of them are upstairs.
Like, so we go all
Really there.
NCC, 2 NCC.
So we got that call. They're in CC. Okay, abandon the drone. All hope is lost
2
for it.
NCC.
Doesn't matter.
Sledge in CC too.
I don't know how I feel about this because nothing really happened from it. So someone was breaking open the window into construction. So they're really, really trying to push you in there. Someone droned you. It was probably IQ actually. So there's at least 3 people upstairs waiting to kill us. That drone is gone. Just leave. You got 2 of their drones. That's good news.
Okay, guys, I'm getting pushed.
And you hear someone vault in over there. Did I hear that?
Located a bomb.
Okay, guys, I'm getting pushed.
I heard someone move. I don't know if it was your teammate. I don't think it was. But we go in here. Like, why are we in here? Oh, it wasn't your teammate because there's no one near you.
What's that show?
Oh, yeah. So she was just walking around.
IQ logistics. IQ logistic got me.
Somehow she got
4
in
of them
there.
are upstairs.
Yeah. You're right. About 4 of them possibly are upstairs. At least 3 that we know of. So we know that they're up there. So why did we stay up there? Like, we don't have to do that. We wasted a minute, which isn't bad. But I mean, we still died pretty far into the round. We could have gone, like, hightailed it downstairs and stayed alive a lot longer.
Okay.
Right here, try and kill drone. Don't kill drone. That's okay. It's still got Mozzie Pest. And then run away. If I listen again.
Located a bomb.
So someone's to our left. Guess who blew open hot tub wall again? Ash.
Okay, guys.
You saw the barricade on the floor. And you can hear. See it? Wait, is that actual debris or is that just she shot open? She shot the camera.
Located a bomb.
Yeah. So just go downstairs. Go downstairs. Waste their time.
Okay, guys, I'm
Don't
getting
stay up in the line of fire. You're useless to them dead.
Reach now.
At this point, for what your job is, you're useless dead.
IQ logistics. IQ logistic got me. 4 of them are upstairs.
And you know now because Ella was down there. She's right there. You know, at the very least, you're safe down there. You could have actually made it down to strip
Okay.
club.
Playtime.
There's Ash is dead.
Short.
Yeah, they pushed me hard.
So it seems like Ash actually jumped down or ran inside and went right down.
Right now in
towards
top
the main
main.
stairs.
Sledge in bedroom. Joining the bedroom.
Kind of sad that they got the cam.
Yeah, they're
Could
all
have been a nice
construction and
little
bedroom.
static cam that no
and
one Sledge is
logistics.
pushing.
Do we still have garage cam?
Yeah.
Yep, God's
Right.
there. One is main
So
main
one
stairs.
thing too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Construction and bedroom. Yeah, they're all in construction and bedroom.
So one thing too, you just made that call out, which is good. Now they all have a general idea of where they are, and you know that there's at least IQ, Thermite, and Sledge alive. And one thing that you can do right now, this is a little bit more nitpicky, is you can just say, I have garage cam, so I can tell you if they're rotating around this way. Because at the very least, they have to walk through your line of sight here, they have to jump down the window, or they have to go down all the way to the trench. Or they could possibly see their feetsies walking around to get to the blue tunnel. Either way, you have the ability to notify them
Do we
if
still
they're
have
coming
garage
from
cam?
behind them.
Yeah.
Yep, God's
Right.
there. One is main stairs. Kitchen hallway.
In bar.
One in bar. It's a thermite.
Yep.
Oh, wait, bar. What the fuck am I doing?
Oh.
They opened the memorial. Yeah, they're opening memorial. How to
Paul,
open
you play time. You play time good. You play time good.
Alright, yep, they're making the right calls, playing time. Everyone's just kind of sitting and waiting, which is good.
Trying to motor.
Sledge is just trying to get his angles.
They don't motor.
Right.
They're flashing motor.
Main. Going
well.
guard.
I'm holding main. Wait. Did he already in? Is already in?
They might breathe.
So, no. So you need to actually go on the cams now. So this is where you go into this Maestro cam and you actually watch it and you tell Maestro when she's pushing, because now he doesn't have to get on and off his camera. You're on the camera and you're telling him when she's pushing, what her position is, how she's standing, if she's standing, crouching, pro.
Yeah, they're on memorial.
And you tell her that she's on the right side.
Which you should.
Now, all of a sudden, he doesn't have to worry about half this stuff.
I'm watching.
Oh my god, kitchen hatch.
And now you decide to watch Maestro cam.
Ah, kitchen hatch. Fuck's sake.
Yeah.
So that would have been also useful to tell him that IQ left where he was.
I'm watching.
Oh my god, kitchen hatch.
So you can watch. See,
Ah,
IQ
kitchen
wasn't
hatch.
there. She went in there, and then you switched off the cam for some reason.
Fuck's sake.
And you know that she's still not there, and you could have at least told him that IQ is right behind Thermite, so he could have possibly killed her, and then it was a 1v1 at that point, right? Yeah, it would have been a 1v1.
Ah, kitchen hatch.
Right? Yep. One dead. He could have killed IQ. A 1v1. Possibility of actually winning that. Because he has Maestro cams. Both his Maestro cams up. And both of them were in each site. So, at the very least, you know where he could be pushing from and possibly kill him before he can do anything. Or he has to come all the way downstairs. Because I don't know if they actually got kitchen hatch or not. You'd have to correct me on that if he actually did and he could just drop down. But it could have made it a hell of a lot easier. If you just watch the cams instead of going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Be the static camera. Give them the information that they need so they can actually do what they need to.
Main? What? How did she shoot me for main?
No, she was in. Yeah, no.
Oh, true.
Yeah. Oh, is there two actually sitting right there?
No, she was in.
No, there's them right
Yeah,
there.
no.
Oh, true.
Yeah. See, like, could have told him, like, hey, she's right behind him. She's not actually in Moto anymore. IQ is no longer in Moto. No Moto. But yeah, you guys overall, for you especially, you just need to actually speak up more and make callouts. Make sure that people hear your callouts and verify with people. Like the Jaeger that could have helped you, just saying, "Hey, Jaeger, can you help me with this Ash? I'm pinned down now." You had 30 seconds almost to have him come over and help you. That's more than enough time. He was like 5 seconds away from you. Getting your all awareness all together as a team, having the call out that Thatcher was on CC window. Now all of a sudden you know I'm about to die. I might as well trade one for the team. You could have possibly, if you wanted to be real ballsy, run out, kill the Thatcher, and run a whole length of the balcony all the way over to CC window and just walk in there. Ash couldn't have killed you then. There's so many different ways that you could have played that, and many other things, and it all stems from you guys need to communicate better with each other. There's a lot of your IGL is telling you guys what to do, and then is not even he's babysitting the process of how you should do it, and then not telling you anything apart from that. Like, you just letting you guys go hog wild into whatever you want to do, and then when you don't do what he wants you to do, then he gets upset about it, which I don't know what to do about that. I really don't. That's mainly just you all need to start talking and paying attention and playing together as a team at that point. Yeah.